Well, here we are on YouTube, the greatest place in all the land. And if you're here, that means you're part of the Welpdom, meaning you've watched this video. And if you really want to become a part of the Welpdom, there's lots of cool ways. You can go into Discord. You can join us there. You can join our Patreon to see everything we've ever recorded as soon as it gets recorded. Or you can just like the video. And that really kind of brings you in a little bit to the Welpdom. So let's get going, Ryan. I'm excited. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Before we get into Taylor Swift's latest song, Lavender, Haze, or the music video, check out our other reactions. We did Midnight's was re-uploaded to YouTube. It's kind of out of order because Midnight's album, we did a full 2 hour and 40-minute album review.
Yeah.
Okay, and let me just say, Nathan, I want to say we are the best Taylor reaction channel. There's this, okay, I'm just going to say this. Apparently there's this teacher who's better than us. She's a teacher because she analyzes the lyrics. Okay. Yeah, I want to sit through a seminar about. Okay. Well, okay. All joking aside, let me just say a couple things. So, all joking aside, that's great. I forget her name, but people from her channel have watched our channel. So I'm just joking. Don't at me. That's just me. I'm being silly. Okay.
We're all friends.
What I will. What? Well, friends.
We're all
friends. Yes, we're all friends. But I will say our Midnight's reaction we're really proud of. It was the first Taylor stuff that we ever did, so it is out of order. But there are stuff on our Patreon that we have tried to put on YouTube. It will never go on YouTube. Obviously, a Netflix concert will never make it on YouTube because it's a Netflix property. That's on our Patreon, as well as Folklore. For whatever reason, Folklore got hard blocked. We can't even reattempt to upload it because it's just hard blocked. I did a quick search, and somebody else a couple years ago did the Folklore reaction, and theirs didn't get blocked. How they got around it, I think, was they literally listened to the album on their cell phone. I'm not even joking. It was a couple. A couple, and they had their cell phone playing. I guess maybe the audio was so crappy, but they're actually listening to, like, we actually put in like nice headphones. We listen to the music. We talk about it and everything. And look, I'm not good for them. They got 55,000 views.
Of course they did.
Of course they did. And they're just like, oh, that song was amazing. Oh. And then all you hear is like, and people are loving it. And anyways, sometimes the algorithms. I'm not saying we deserve 55,000 views. I'm just saying, like, I don't get anything. You and I get, give good audio. We don't stop the songs. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe we should just play our albums on cell phones. And yeah, all right.
No, we're not going to do that.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm excited for this. Oh, how did this come to be? How do you want to?
So this came to be. We did kind of an impromptu contest. We were watching yesterday some behind the scenes Taylor stuff, yeah. And we put a contest out there. And Erica, who's in our Discord right now, who's one of our patrons, she answered the call to our contest and found the person we were looking for, and she requests that we do this. And yeah, it's kind of cool. It was just recently put out this video for Lavender
Haze,
right? So yeah, we're gonna watch the music video and give our thoughts.
And this is the second single from the album. And funny enough, not one of the. It's an okay song. Like, I remember, obviously, Midnight's is a great album. It's a full big album. Lavender Haze is an interesting track opener, an interesting single. And I know we've been told before by Swifties that Taylor's not. She releases interesting singles, not necessarily the best songs from the album, which is kind of cool that she's almost like, not every song is like that, but some of her singles are not necessarily the strongest tracks, which I kind of like too, because buy the album or download the album, listen to the album. It's not about the single. So I think for her, if I was to guess, for her, it's probably a combination of she doesn't need a strong single per se to draw people in. They've already bought the album like crazy.
Yeah.
So probably for her, it's more of what does she want to artistically display, showcase, direct, write. That's probably my guess.
And I think that's what I'm looking forward to. I think I've really liked some of her videos that we've seen so far. I think because she directs them sometimes, or she's definitely heavily involved.
I think she directs and writes all of them, if not all of them.
So
large majority.
I'm always curious to see how an artist, because like often they hire somebody to do that person, and they sing the song, and the videographer or whatever comes up with the concept, but she kind of came up with a lot of these a lot of concepts for videos, maybe all of them for all I know. But that's partly why I'm interested to see her take on it. So yeah.
And I like the song. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I could probably go through the album and pick a few others that I was someone. It's on the 3 a.m. edition. I'd have to look up the title, but it's such a beautiful song. And I was rewatching our reaction yesterday when it was re-uploaded to YouTube to Midnight. So there's a few songs, and I was like, man, that would have been a great single. Maybe they're coming. But with this one, this album's already been out for 3 months, and this is only the second single officially released. So interesting. She's probably busy getting ready for the concert too, the Eras tour, which is a huge tour. Right. So she's probably busy. Okay.
Let's see what she does with it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Lavender Haze. Okay.
All right.
Meet me at midnight.
Is her hair that long now? Wow.
Staring at the ceiling with you. Oh, you don't ever say too much.
Is that Joe?
No. No, we've seen this picture.
Oh, right.
That's an actor. That's called acting.
Okay, thanks, Ryan. Thanks for explaining it to me.
I've been under scrutiny. Yeah, oh yeah. You handle it beautifully. Yeah, oh yeah. All this shit is new to me. Yeah, oh yeah. I feel the lavender haze creeping up on me. So real. I'm damned if I do give a damn what people say.
Undies. Underwear.
Fundies, right. Fundies,
sorry. Now that's her voice. Remember, we learned that's the voice recorder. The chain.
Yep.
All they keep asking me is if I'm gonna be your bride.
Oh, very sultry here. Wow.
The only kind of girl they see is one night or a wife.
Ryan, that's Lavender. Just so you know, that's all Lavender.
They're bringing up my history. But you weren't even listening.
Oh, hello.
I'm damned if I do give a damn what people say. No deal. The 1950s shit they want from me. I just wanna say that lavender haze. The lavender haze. Talk you talk and go viral. I just need this love spiral. Get it off your chest. Get it off my desk. Talk you talk and go viral. I just need this love spiral. Get it off your chest. Get it off my desk. I feel the lavender haze creeping up on me. So real. I'm damned if I do give a damn what people say. No deal. The 1950s shit they want from me. I just wanna say that lavender haze. Get it off your chest. Get it off my desk. The lavender haze. I just wanna stay. I just wanna say that lavender haze.
Oh, go to sleep.
Go to sleep in the cloud.
Go to sleep in your dream. Oh,
Poof. She's gone.
she's gone. She gone.
Interesting. I guess I mean, when we watched that first album, when we listened to that first album, I was I was more shocked at how much darker because I assumed a lot of Taylor Swift stuff was really upbeat and happy and kind of.
Like, we mentioned that album seemed to be I don't know if darker.
Thematically,
right? It's thematic. That's right.
Yeah,
the sounds.
Yes, and so I was kind of anticipating the video to kind of have a bit of that darker feel to it, and it did. It still had some of that. I mean, but it's much more, I guess, artistic than I thought. That was, I was kind of anticipating more of a story to be told, and I was trying to figure out the story. Like maybe I needed it explained to me.
We have a write up here. So this came from America. So the Lavender this is from Taylor. Okay. She said the Lavender Haze video is out now. There's lots of lavender, and there's lots of haze. There is my incredible co-star Laith Ashley, who I absolutely adored working with. This was the first video I wrote out of the 3 that have been released, and this one really helped me conceptualize the world and mood of midnights, like a sultry, sleepless 70s fever dream. So it goes. Okay. So hope you like it, she says. Well, Taylor, we'll tell you. I know Taylor watches our channel, so we'll let her know what we think. So I think exactly what you were saying. It was supposed to be confusing, and I think that was the intent. Was it's a fever dream?
Oh, okay, and that makes sense.
And yeah,
because it's very well like everything in it. Obviously, top-notch effects, top-notch.
Right, of course. I hope she has the budget. Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing to me to see what people who have access to that amount of money. I think I said this similar on a Harry Styles video, that they can kind of like conceptualize and come up with an idea that just kind of, let's just do this. Imagine having access to go, I got this idea for this. Imagine if you and I wrote a song together, just like play this out. And then we went, hey, you know what I'd really like to do? I'd like to have like a huge, a bunch of tanks roll in and then blow up stuff. And then that cuts to, this, like, we're all in the ocean. And like, it just,
I know. The only thing limiting you is your budget or your imagination. Yeah.
Your imagination is unlimited in that sense. So to be able to do that with whatever you wanted, that would be fantastic.
Oh, and that's probably what they did. The brainstorming for this video, for the imagery, and she probably collaborated with artists and visual effects people and all the ideas. So, I'll say this: the song itself it's fine. It's a fine song. Like I don't want people to at me and say this is my favorite song on the album. Well, that's too bad because
they will anyways. Doesn't matter.
I mean, honestly, Antihero is a better song. Like, if we just want to get down to like I think Antihero is a much better song, quite frankly. This song's fine. It's serviceable. It's fine. I know Taylor has done and will do better than this song. However, regarding the video that goes with the song, yes, I can. That's what I said at the beginning of this without seeing the video. Yes, it's our first time. I guess that she wanted to. There was some sort of creative palette that she was exercising from herself, and she said here that this is a representation of the album, and this is the idea of the theme, which makes sense. This is a good opening track. I think we even said at the beginning of the reaction, or we felt that this was this is the sound of the album, the soundscape of the album. This is kind of what you're going to experience, but it doesn't mean it's going to be the best song. This is the opening
tone setter.
The tone setter, and so that's what I mean by serviceable. It introduces the theme of the album, the feeling of the album, which Antihero was a much better lead single because it kind of tells Taylor fans, hey, no, we got some, don't worry, there's some fun, pleasurable songs to listen to on this album. However, Lavender Haze gives you more of it. This might be a different album from Taylor that you might be expecting. Okay. So visually it was amazing, of course. She looked fantastic, incredible outfits. Love the midriff outfits, and she looks. I mean, she looks fantastic. I mean, she's wearing like brown plaid or corduroy. She kills it. Like I don't think there's anything she can't wear or do, and she doesn't look amazing. So
the other thing I wanted to say for that video, the lighting was phenomenal. I think that was the part that I picked up on, just the lighting choices. Obviously it's a lot of purples and a lot of blues and whatever, but to pull out some of those lighting effects, the team, obviously they worked really hard on this. So
I was going to say as well with Taylor, we've only seen a few of her videos, not very many, like music videos, like
we a handful.
So if you want us to react to any of her library of music videos, we prefer to hear the audio versions first because it gets so rightfully so, you get sidetracked a little bit. So this song was elevated by the music video, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
But we'd like to hear the audio first before. But if there's any music video that you think we should watch that she's done, join our Patreon and we'll do that. Lastly, I just want to say with her music videos that I've seen so far, what I kind of like about her music videos that I've seen so far, especially with Antihero, I think was a good example that we did. She I like how she does the video with what the song is saying. Mm-hmm. You know how sometimes you'll watch a music video and it's like this music video has nothing to do with what you're singing about. Why are you like?
Yeah, that's where those like videographers step in and they're like, I think you should go this way with it. And the band's like, okay, we're paying you $1 gajillion. You know what you're talking about. Go for it. And sometimes that doesn't match.
Yeah, and maybe she has videos like that where it's just, and this is an example of exactly this doesn't make sense, but she says it's not supposed to. It's a fever dream of, but there's lavender plant, and there's a haze. Mm-hmm. It's like she spells out the video. Like, this is my lavender haze video, and she has lavender and haze and smoke. Mm-hmm. And that's what I like about Taylor. Was same with the Antihero. She was playing different characters, talking to each other as the voices in the song. Mm-hmm. Perfect. So she's really great at recreating. I think there was a 10-minute video as well. Remember that 10-minute video? Again, it matched. I forget it matched the song. The video imagery matches the song, and so far it seems with Taylor, she really matches the imagery with what she's saying, which I think is fantastic. Because not hate it. It's more effective for me as a viewer. If I'm watching this music video, it should be a thematic. It should be you're singing about something. Let's watch what you're singing about instead of these images have nothing to do with the song. So I appreciate that about her. I could be wrong, but I think she does it with a lot of her videos.
Yes.
Which just makes her more amazing. I'm a Swiftie. I'm a Swiftie.
A Swiftie.
I'm a Swiftie. I just Swift away. All
right, cool. Well, if you enjoyed that, we do have a growing library of Taylor Swift songs and albums.
And you would like to join our seminar where we break down the lyrics and go line by line and say, well, this lyric would represent this thing, and this thing represents...
Before you go off on your tangent, I do want to say I'm a teacher as well, and I really appreciate what people have said. People really enjoy my insights whenever I give insights on the lyrics. So it's not all just like two old guys going...
No, we do say stuff. I just don't have the energy or insight to be much more than she's hot. All right.
Cool. Yeah, thank you so much, and we hope to see you on a future video. Thanks.